Welcome to the tutorial on effective conclusions. When you think about a conclusion for an essay, you want to imagine the most appropriate way to end your paper. Who was the intended audience? What was the purpose of this paper? What were you looking to accomplish with your assignment? Finding the appropriate strategy to gracefully exit your paper can be done easier than you imagined. Often students think that they can simply summarize all the points in their essay in the conclusion. Although that is a strategy taught in high school writing, it isn't necessarily the best strategy for college and advanced writing. What is a conclusion? Conclusion means to the end, so it's the end of your essay. Depending on the writing assignment and length, a conclusion can be 1 to 2 paragraphs, usually only 1 paragraph. You will restate your thesis somewhere in the conclusion. A conclusion works best when you consider the rhetorical mode and the audience. You should also imagine the impression you wish to leave to your readers as you exit the paper. Here are some strategies for writing an effective conclusion. First, the narrative conclusion. Like an introduction, ending your paper with an anecdote or a story, sometimes finishing up the story that was introduced in the introduction, is a great way to capture your audience's attention. Narrative conclusions reinforce your credibility ethos about a subject. If you have a personal story to tell, your reader will be more inclined to believe your position as the paper progressed. This type of conclusion strategy can be used for almost all types of essays. A second strategy for effective conclusions is to propose a solution. If your paper was arguing a position or showing a problem, offering a solution to the issue is an effective way to leave your paper. Your audience will not only be aware of the argument of the problem, but the audience will now leave the essay with the belief that there can be a solution to the issue you gave light to within the essay. Another strategy is the call for action. With this strategy, you can discuss ways for the audience to change. Another one is to make a prediction. With this strategy, you evoke emotion in your audience as a way to warn or encourage them to change. It is critical that you connect your thesis to whatever strategy you use for the conclusion. Offering 1 to 2 segue sentences as you restate the thesis to your conclusion will make the paragraph flow best. Writers should always keep their audience in mind. Strive to create a compelling conclusion so your audience feels informed by your paper and moved to change in some way. Ultimately, when you write your conclusion, you want your audience to walk away feeling different. Isn't that the goal of persuasion?